Hello. Hey chat, hi, hello. Today we have gathered in this very special moment with Maya at, where do I even look? At the Alveus Sanctuary. What does this mean? Well, Maya, what is Alveus?
What kind of intro was that? Welcome to Alveus Sanctuary, chat. If you guys have not been here before, we rescue animals from all over the country, and then we bring streamers here, and I introduce the streamers to the animals, and I teach you guys about those animals, and we teach people about our natural world. Wahoo! It's a lot of fun. And Arthur has been here once before, but he has not met any of the animals. You've seen clips, I'm sure, so you know like what we have here.
No. I only know of the beef Wellington cow.
Don't call her that.
No, but that's what she is, right?
She's a red Angus beef cow. Beef Wellington is like a dish.
Okay,
Damn.
Can you speak freely?
Yeah,
I feel like an
sure.
absolute passenger princess right now. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just excited to like see some animals, pet them, maybe poke some squishy ones if I can. Oh, no poking?
No, you don't get to poke them. I don't like that.
Okay.
Wait, who's Mrs. Arthur?
No,
You
don't.
gotta...
No, I don't know who that is. I have no idea, but this person is literally everywhere pretending to be like my better half or whatever.
Oh, wow, that's crazy, actually.
That
Sorry.
Is, no, it's okay.
I thought...
I genuinely have no idea who that is.
Are you guys ready to take a tour? Are you guys ready to go outside? All right, folks. We are going to go outside.
Ooh.
Chat, so we're heading up to our first enclosure right now. These are wolf dogs, so they're hybrids between a gray wolf and a dog. And their names are Awa and Aquila.
Ayla and Aquila?
Awa and Aquila. Hello!
I have a question.
Yes?
How are they becoming hybrids?
People breed wolf dogs because they think it'll be cool to have a pet dog that's part wolf. When in reality, that creates an animal that can never be released into the wild because it's part dog.
Yeah.
And most of the time cannot be someone's pet because it's part wolf. And that lends to more unpredictability. They can be dangerous to small pets and small kids. It's not a good thing. It's a huge problem. There's a ton of wolf dogs in the US that need to be rescued, and these are two of them. So you're looking at the one closer to us is Aquila. Aquila was bought by a private owner who wanted to breed wolf dogs to sell as pets. So he wanted to be able to like make a bunch of money off of wolf dogs.
Oh my God.
And then he ended up abandoning Aquila in this pasture for 2 years. And so he had no other wolf dogs with him. No people lived there. He was just alone for 2 years. And the neighbors would come and feed him and stuff. And,
yeah.
We rescued him in January of this year. And then Awa came from a roadside zoo that has had a ton of USDA violations over the past decade. So they just don't have the resources that they needed to take care of the animals. And so we rescued her from that facility. You can run to the stairs and back.
All the way?
See how fast they are. Yeah.
Thank you.
Go!
Will they run either way?
Yes. Ready, set, go! Go, Awa!
Oh, little babies! Oh, I'm out of breath. Hey, hello.
Wow, she's got you beat there. Wow, she's so fast! Good job, Awa.
Hey.
Good job, Arthur.
And wait, it's a boy and a girl.
Yeah. They're fixed.
Oh.
Yeah. Aquila is neutered, so they cannot have babies because we don't need more wolf dogs. So we have these guys to teach people about the exploitation of those animals in the pet trade, and then also why wolves are really important in the wild.
Mm-hmm.
They're a keystone species. You know what that means, Arthur?
According to my calculation and understanding, keystone species means that these animals are crucial for our ecosystem.
Yes!
Yeah!
W. Wolves are keystone species. They're really important. So what wolves do is they eat deer and other herbivores. And if there are no wolves and there's nothing to eat those herbivores, then the herbivores overgraze all the plants, and then we have no plants. And if we have no plants, then we have no ecosystem. So that's why wolves are really important.
So they don't like pebbles?
What?
They don't like pebbles? You know, like dog pebbles?
Pebbles?
Pebbles.
What?
Pebbles.
Cereals for dogs.
Oh, okay, cereal.
Yeah.
No, they don't have cereal. Is that your question?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
If you guys like ever feed them like the dog cereals.
Oh, like kibble? Like dog food?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they have that.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I don't know what I thought you were asking. Okay. All right, next enclosure. These guys, you can feed. I have treats for you to give them.
Oh my god. Okay, now I actually have an actual question. Can he sense that I'm like a little bit scared?
I mean, he can sense yeah, anxiousness.
Okay.
If you like have a bunch of like pent up energy and you're like shaky or pull away from him, he'll know. What's with you guys? Squinty eye today, buddy.
Oh.
This is Finn.
Okay, so I go down.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's eating it off the hand?
Yeah.
Oh, little baby. Oh my god. Wait, you are so... Can I pet him?
He doesn't really like being pet.
Oh.
You just have to feed him. Finn is a American red fox.
Well, there's not much... Like, I don't mean to be mean, but there's not much red about him.
Yeah, so he was bred to be this color for the pet trade. He was a confiscation from the illegal pet trade in California. People would breed them to be all different colors for the pet trade. And it's kind of similar to the wolf dogs. People just think that they want foxes as pets because they're like, oh, this would be so cool. But then you get this animal that is really timid and doesn't behave like a dog at all. They mark everything. They will dig all over their enclosure like you guys have seen in this enclosure today. And it's really unfair for them to be in somebody's home. Regardless, people will breed them to have spots and floppy ears and different colors.
Aww.
And so that's where Finn came from in California. And then he was confiscated. Before he was confiscated, there you go.
Hey.
He's down here.
Hyper aware and like
He's
micro movement.
pooping.
Already? Is that an excitement poop, a nervous poop?
I don't really know. Another reason we have the foxes is to teach people about the fur trade. So there's still lots of factory fur farms and smaller fur farms that will breed animals just to slaughter them to make like jackets and clothes and stuff. In the big 2025, isn't that crazy?
Wait, that is so sad.
Yeah. So we have two foxes in here. That's Finn, and this is Reed. Reed is probably more of what. Do you want the chicken? I would just give it to you, chicken. Do you want this? Oh, how's that? That was an excellent throw. No, Reed. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he knows what's up.
Finn, what the heck?
So would it be a bad idea if I like you don't even walk up to, what's the red fox called?
Reed.
Reed?
Yeah, he's a really anxious guy.
Oh.
But Reed was orphaned in California as a baby, so he was born in the wild, and something happened to his parents. And so he was raised by people. That's why he doesn't know how to take care of himself in the wild. But also an American red fox.
But he knows how to take care of himself?
No.
Oh.
All of our animals at Alveus are non-releasable, so they couldn't be released in the wild. They would die in the wild. Otherwise, we would love to release them. This is Push Pop's enclosure.
Push Pops?
Push Pop. Looking at this enclosure, Arthur, what kind of animal do you think lives here?
If I had to guess, this looks like... I can touch it, right?
Yeah.
Is it a... Does it have fur?
Nope.
Is it a bird?
Nope.
Oh my god! It's a turtle, of course. Oh
Pop.
my god.
Whoa. This
Whoa.
is Push Pop. Push Pop.
I know you're not a kitty, but kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty.
You turn. This is an animal that can live well over 100 years too, chat.
Actually.
Yeah, so she was also a rescue from the pet trade. Somebody bought her when she was a baby. And so when she's a baby, she could be like, you know, the size of a baseball or even smaller, which is really cute and fun, but people forget or don't think about the fact that they'll get to be over 100 pounds and live over 100 years. And so Push Pop was a pet that they only had for about 4 years before they had to move states, and then they left her behind when they moved because they couldn't take her with them. Oh. Most people can't commit to a pet for that amount of time, and a pet that size. This species of tortoise is endangered in the wild, guys. So they're from Africa and they live on these grasslands. They're now being outcompeted in their native grasslands by cattle. Because our demand for beef is so high, we're putting cattle everywhere. And those cattle are overgrazing those areas, so Push Pop's homies out there don't have anything to eat. That is one of the reasons African spurred tortoises are endangered, and because of overcollection from the pet trade.
At the lake, at the OTK house, I always actually see turtles.
Yeah.
And there's like a smaller turtle on top of a bigger turtle, and
Yeah.
then there was an even smaller turtle on top. And I don't. Is that like a normal thing?
It sounds like they were maybe doing it,
Doing what?
boinking,
3.
trying to.
But they're different. They're extremely different in size. Like it's literally like, let's say this is 100%, right? Then there was like 70% on top, and then there's like 30% on top.
It sounds like boinking competition,
Oh.
and somebody's just confused.
Oh. No, Push Pop.
Delicious.
Push Pop, you're my favorite so far.
Yeah? She liked you. No, Push. Oh gosh. Hurry,
Where?
You know what? Okay, well.
Oh.
This has never happened, but I suppose we could take her for a little walksy.
You're free.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure, you can have that.
How do turtles attract each other?
That's a really great question.
Like, how can you even distinguish that this is a girl? No offense.
Oh, so underneath her, like the plate underneath her is pretty flat. And on
Okay.
a male, the plate underneath is concave. And that's so that he can like fit himself over the shell of a female.
Oh.
Yeah. So you can see it underneath them.
But do turtles have like genitals like?
They do have genitals, yeah. Yeah. And they've got a cloaca like other reptiles. So they pee and poop out of the same hole.
Wait.
Fun fact.
Like all of it is like one
Yeah.
exit.
Yeah. You know bird poop, how it's like, birds also have a cloaca? You know how bird poop is like white with like a brown spot?
Yeah.
The white is the urates and the brown spot is the feces, the poop.
Oh.
So that's their pee and poop all in one. These are the monkeys.
You know what's insane?
What?
I know what a monkey looks like.
Yeah.
But like seeing a little monkey, he has literally like a human head, but it's like, it's as big as, I don't know, my thumb.
If you can manage to not look them in the eye, that is ideal.
Oh, I shouldn't look them in the eyes?
Try not to.
Oh wait, why?
It's just like a dominance thing between monkeys. So this is the marmoset. Where was he? Holy shit. Dude, where'd you come from? These are marmosets. So very small Brazilian primate. This is a white tufted marmoset or a common marmoset. His name is Appa. And then we also have Momo in here. He's a black tufted marmoset. So these guys, somebody bought them as pets in the city of Austin, like downtown.
Okay.
And he bought them online and he didn't know how to take care of them. So they had a ton of medical issues because they weren't taken care of properly. So Appa had almost...
Sorry.
Appa had almost no use of his back legs when he got to us because he had metabolic bone disease. Momo's had the majority of his teeth removed because he had dental disease because he was fed all the wrong things. So yeah, they weren't properly taken care of. They also had vitamin D deficiencies because they were inside his house and didn't have any access to sunlight. They were brought here for rehabilitation and rescue and then to teach people about the exploitation of monkeys in the pet trade. They also have an inside space. They have AC in there, so they have climate controlled
wow.
spaces as well.
Wait,
Why are you so upset?
Is he upset?
I can tell he's upset because all his ear tufts are...
Oh. Well, to be fair, I looked him in the eyes once too often. It was like, what are you doing?
Do you want to come up?
You want to come up?
Nope. Oh.
Oh, hey.
Yes, that's nice, Appa.
Hello.
Okay, don't touch him.
Oh my god.
That's nice. Thank you.
Oh, I literally, holy shit, I got the chills. I don't know why I had a feeling that he's like gonna bite my neck and all of a sudden I turn into, I don't know, a monkey.
Yeah, because sometimes he does bite necks.
Oh, he bites necks?
Sometimes he bites a neck, sometimes. But sometimes he does.
Oh.
So as much as these guys are really cute, they make really terrible pets. Their job in the wild is they're seed dispersers. And so their ecological niche is to eat fruits and then swing from branch to branch and shit everywhere. And that's how they
Oh.
plant trees in forests, which
Wait.
is so important.
They're planting trees?
Yeah, in little poop balls. The seeds in their poop
Oh.
fall down and then trees grow, which is awesome, but they'll do that in your house. You don't want that. They also will bite. Monkeys are wild animals, and so these guys, obviously, when they bite, it's not the biggest deal ever, but larger monkeys will they have torn people's faces off.
This little guy?
No.
Oh.
When larger monkeys, people have gotten in really, really bad accidents, by having pet monkeys.
I don't know if you like this or if you like showing dominance.
You would know if you didn't like it.
Oh, okay. Somebody getting jealous? Never mind. You live in your own world.
But there also is a little bit of dominance in what you're doing with him right now, because the more dominant monkey is the one that's going to get groomed the most. So if you're grooming him,
Wait, I'm the beta right now?
yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. You're so cute and adorable. And you have a really nice pattern. It's like, have you ever played CS?
Yeah.
I feel like pets or like animals also have like the same as like different skins. There's like case hardened, for example, where they can have like a really rare float. And this like orange bits kind of looks like you're a special one. I had fun. It was nice to meet you. Oh, he was like doing like with his eyes. Doesn't mean anything.
That was nice. He's very relaxed. Very cool that Appa let Arthur touch him for that long. And we've kind of gone back and forth about whether we would let collaborators touch the monkeys because we don't want them to look like pets. You guys have to remember that these are not pets, right? No, you're fine. That was really good for him. It's good for them to be comfortable because these are animals that have to be under human care their whole lives, but they shouldn't be that way. We would love nothing more for these animals to be in the wild where they belong. But they're not pets. Don't get a monkey as a pet. It's super unfair to the monkey. They need very specialized care. They need very specialized veterinary care. And they'll poop all over your house. And they'll bite you and ruin your life. Appa, as a like mid-size or larger primate, would be terrifying. I used to be a zookeeper before I was a streamer. And there was a pigtailed macaque monkey, which is one that's like, she was like this tall sitting down and like that big, you know? And one time I was walking by her enclosure to clean a different enclosure and she reached through the bars and she grabbed me by my ponytail and she threw me to the ground.
What?
And that's a monkey that's like not that big. They're very strong.
Damn.
And she was somebody's pet. And the reason she was rescued at that zoo was because she bit the guy's nose off. There's not a nicer way to say that. This is Stompy. You can come on this side of him.
So this is Stompy and this is?
That's Noli.
Hey.
Noli. Stompy. You could pet him. Stompy is an emu, a common emu. And he just got moved into this enclosure. Noli is our most recent rescue. So we rescued Noli from another family that had emus and then had to move states. And so they couldn't take her with them. And now Stompy and Noli are best friends. You want to give him a hug?
Sure. Do you know that humans are supposed to get 7 hugs a day, or else they get like physically like starve?
It's a weird pitch. I'm not gonna hug you, Arthur.
That's not what I. That's not what I meant.
Here you go.
I feel like you're like a better size for.
You're too tall. Yeah.
Hey.
No, Stompy.
Oh.
That's so nice. That's so nice, chicken.
You are such a good, extra super sized chicken. What is their purpose?
Yeah, so they're from Australia.
Yes.
Emu meat was a popular alternative to red meat. There was like a craze in the 90s where everyone was like, oh my gosh, emu meat's the new thing. Everybody's gonna want it. So a bunch of people got into emu farming.
Okay.
And there wasn't the infrastructure. It's like a lean red meat.
Okay.
But there wasn't the infrastructure to compete with the beef industry. And so it fell off pretty fast as a trend.
Oh.
And then all these people had all these emus that weren't making them any money and were taking money to care for. So they either let those emus go so that they were not spending money on them anymore, or they slaughtered them because it went out of style. Welcome back to the studio, everybody. We're gonna meet some more animals inside.
Chat, can we have some hearts in the chat for like Maya and Alveus for like having this and making this, because this is really nice and awesome and amazing. But snakes, goddamn, I didn't mean to. Can they hear?
Why did you turn into Goofy? What the hell was that? This is Patchy.
Hi, Patchy.
Patchy is a ball python. Normally we don't start with Patchy, but Patchy was more than halfway out of her collab bin. She was escaping, so we're starting with Patchy today. She's a ball python. They're called a ball python because when they get scared, all they do is curl up into a ball.
Like right now?
She's not in a ball right now.
Oh.
You would, yeah, it's like she forms into a tight ball, which is not a great defense mechanism, and it's definitely not great to combat against poaching. So one of the problems that snakes have is a lot of people want them as pets, and there's a huge market for poaching wild-caught snakes and reptiles to sell in the pet market. Patchy came from the pet trade as well, but she was bred in captivity to be this color. The problem is sometimes when you breed ball pythons, or when you breed things for color, you get genetic defects. So for Patchy, she was born with only one eye. And because she was
Oh.
only born with one eye, they couldn't sell her to a pet store because people didn't want snakes with just the one eye.
Wait, actually, that's a thing.
There you
Oh,
go. There you go.
hey. My hands are really warm and moist right now. I don't know if that's like the perfect environment for a snake.
Wow, your hands are really warm. She feels nice though, right?
Ooh. Wait. Ooh, I touched something hard. I don't know if that's like in nipple or like in exit.
Maybe her tail.
What? No. Like something hard underneath. Like right where my middle finger is. Like right there. Oh, hey there.
That's her tail.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
So a lot of people are really, really scared of snakes, right? It's it's a very common fear. Why though? How many snake species do you think there are on this planet?
I think 1,337.
Okay, 1,337 is Arthur's guess. The correct answer, chat is also guessing, is about 3,900 identified species of snakes on the planet.
What?
Yeah, there's a lot of them. What percentage of these snake species do you think have medically significant venom? Where if they bit you, you could die, or you'd get sent to the hospital, or you'd have to get really medically treated for it.
You're asking me a trick question.
What percentage?
So we're playing rock, paper, scissors right now. So since the first number was so high, I would say it's less than 1%.
1%, 7%. The correct answer is about 7%.
7.
Of all snake species have medically significant venom. The vast majority of snakes are either non-venomous or just not a danger to people at all. 100% of snakes are not out to get you. No snake wants to hurt people. They're not going to chase you down. They don't want to eat you. That's another misconception about snakes. Snakes are generally only going to eat things that are about as large as the largest portion of their body. So a snake like Patchy, this is like what, the largest portion of her body, about here? Mm-hmm. So she could eat a large mouse or like a small rat.
Oh.
And not much bigger than that. So Patchy could not eat you. Okay, so you like Patchy, Arthur?
Patchy is adorable.
W.
I must say, I didn't think I wouldn't like fear snakes. I actually thought they'd be like hella terrifying.
No, she's so chill. Show me tongue, Toast. Give him one more. Show me tongue. Yeah.
It's blue.
It's blue.
Why is it? Okay, hold on.
This is a
Relax.
blue-tongued skink. This is Toaster Strudel. He's a blue-tongued skink. Arthur, why do animals have bright colors in the wild?
According to my calculations, right now his outside is masking his territory really well, but I think his tongue, he licked me. Maybe to like look dangerous.
Yes. Yeah, exactly, actually.
Intimidation.
So bright colors in the wild usually mean I'm poisonous or I'm venomous. In Toast's case, it's called dymatic display. So it's a really bright color to trick predators into thinking that he's a poisonous animal or a venomous animal, but he is neither. This is an Australian lizard, a blue-tongued skink. He's pretty cute.
You're just a little baby.
Toaster Strudel.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to. I'm trying to get his. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm trying to go home. You know, want to go back to your mom.
Toast's favorite food in the wild is snails, actually. He likes eating snails.
Wowzers.
But you know who doesn't like snails are Australian gardeners. What do you do if you don't want snails, or what do people do when they don't want snails on their garden?
Okay, I know what my grandma used to do.
Okay, what is that?
She used to collect them and put them in wine jars,
Okay.
and they would like ferment. But she would leave it there because it would like create a scent, and the snails wouldn't come back.
Okay, chat is a little bit more, maybe a more common approach. I've never heard of anybody doing that. That's interesting. Pesticides. So people will apply pesticides to their gardens when there are snails in their garden. Here's how this works though. When you apply a chemical pesticide, this is one chemical pesticide, right? The snail has eaten the plant that has the pesticide on it, and the snail's got the pesticide. And then in comes Toast, and Toast wants a little snail snack, so he eats 2 snails. And then Toast has double the quantity of pesticides in him because he ate 2 snails. And then a snake comes along like Patchy. Well, it wouldn't be like Patchy because it's an African. It doesn't matter. A snake will come along and eat Toast, and then eat 2 toasts even because it's a snake and it needs more food. And then the snake has consumed 4 pesticides. And then
Drama.
The bird will come in and eat the snake, and the bird will eat 2 snakes, and then the bird has 8 pesticides. This is called biomagnification. When you apply chemical pesticides, they don't just stop at the organisms that you're targeting, they move up the food chain. So that's really hurting not just bugs, but other animals as well. And that's why we want to try to avoid chemical pesticides where we can. Yes, Arthur.
All the animals that you just mentioned, we don't really eat them or consume them.
Yes.
What are the symptoms for eating those pesticides? Are they just dying? Are they getting sick, or?
Yeah, they'll die slowly.
Is the tongue always blue, or is it more like, oh, you get a random RGB and this is your color?
No, it's always blue.
Whoa.
This is Georgie. The icon. The African bullfrog to rule all African bullfrogs.
Yeah. You're so soft and
This
moist.
is Georgie. This is the 2nd largest frog species in the world.
Hey.
He's an African bullfrog. They're also called pixie frogs.
Okay.
We are wearing gloves today because he's an amphibian, which means he can soak things up through his skin. The stuff on Arthur's hands could soak up through Georgie's skin. Chris, thank you for the $25 donation.
Yo, thank you, Chris.
So it's to protect him, not to protect you.
What is the purpose of him absorbing things through his skin?
In the wild,
Yeah.
they'll bury themselves underground for like 10 months at a time.
Oh, nutrients?
So they can do gas exchange underground. Like they can absorb oxygen through their skin.
Oh.
Isn't that incredible? Such a cool adaptation. So unfortunate for amphibians right now, frogs and other amphibians, because 33% of them worldwide are at risk. They don't just soak up gases and good nutrients, they also soak up pollutants.
Ooh.
So they need really, really clean water to survive. Another reason why amphibians are at risk, he can go on the table if he wants. Another reason that amphibians are at risk is because of something called chytrid fungus, which is a pathogen. It's like frog COVID, or it's like amphibian COVID.
Okay.
So it's affecting amphibians worldwide. One of the potential origins for chytrid fungus came from this. Do you know what this is, Arthur?
I must admit, I've never used one, but I want to say...
You've never used one of these?
I'm not a woman.
What do you think this is?
A pregnancy test.
That's what you think this is?
You pee on it. I don't. This is a pregnancy test. Don't mess with me.
Yeah, it's a pregnancy test.
Okay.
This is a pregnancy test. Before we had disposable pregnancy tests, though, people used frogs and rabbits. How, Arthur? How would you use a frog as a pregnancy test? Tell me.
That would be absolutely disgusting to pee on a frog.
Okay, you're onto something, though.
Oh, you pee on him?
You're onto something, but you don't pee on him. Before we had these disposable pregnancy tests, before this technology was invented, we would import African clawed frogs into the United States. Women would pee in a cup. They would send their urine to a lab, and scientists would inject frogs with urine. They would inject urine into the backs of African clawed frogs. And if the pregnancy hormone was in the urine, the HCG hormone, which is what this detects for, the frog would lay eggs. And that's how we would know if the woman was pregnant.
You know what's more insane about this?
What?
Okay, we know that used to be the case. Like when did we do this?
Like the 50s.
Okay, 60s. We did this in the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
How did we come to the conclusion, oh, I have a syringe, let me inject my piss into a frog and see what happens?
I don't know, but before frogs, we were doing it on rabbits, and we would inject urine into the rabbits. But with a rabbit, you have to dissect it after you inject them with urine and see if their ovaries have expanded or swelled. And with rabbits, that's really sad. It's sad in both cases, but in rabbits, it's a one-time use pregnancy test, so you'd have to euthanize every single one of them. And then with frogs, they learn that they can lay eggs multiple times.
Oh, so you can like reuse the, I mean, it sounds messed up either way. Like
right.
I would never, wow.
Yeah.
It's illegal now.
Yes, we're not doing that now. Now we're peeing on sticks. But what happens when you import-export wildlife all across the globe is you spread zoonotic disease and pathogens like chytrid fungus. And so that is potentially one of the origins of the pathogen that is killing amphibians all over the world right now. So if you want to help protect frogs, one, make sure you don't litter and make sure you don't pollute waterways because frogs need really, really clean water. Doing trash cleanups helps frogs a lot. And 2, be very careful if you're trying to get frogs as pets or if you're eating frog legs or anything like that in reducing the export of animals across the globe generally, because zoonotic disease spreads that way.
Can I like squish him like a little bit?
Sure. He's like a water balloon.
Dude, you're like one of the trash bins that we like sometimes forget to like take out. But you're way cooler than that. Oh.
Okay, he hates it. I'm gonna blindfold you for this next part.
Excuse me?
Are you nervous?
Well, I'm trying to calm myself. I'm trying to be like the turtle. Chunk pop?
Push pop.
Push pop. I'm sorry, that's really bad. I'm bad with names.
Arthur, do you like bugs?
Oh, hell no.
Apologize.
Did you just spray me with water? Oh my god! okay, I love bugs. They're essential to our ecosystem, and they are very enriching, rich. We need them for our environment.
Thank you for saying that.
And it is so sad. Can we 5 gifted subs for all the poor bugs that are being misjudged for their existence?
Respect. Okay, Arthur, here are the ground rules.
Okay.
I'm going to put a living being in your hand.
Okay.
Okay? You cannot throw your hands up.
Okay.
Like you can't, it's alive. So you have to keep your hands on the table.
Okay.
And you can't scream in his face because he'll be scared.
Okay.
You can yell a little bit, he'll be fine. But if you have to, if you must.
Maya, do you like torturing people? Do you find enjoyment in this?
No, I don't usually do this. All right, this is my hand, ready? This is my hand.
Okay.
But he's on my hand.
Can I speak freely?
Sure.
If it is what I think it is, oh hell nah.
Is that you speaking freely? Is that what you wanted
Yeah,
to
I'm
say?
speaking freely. Like, no offense. It's not that I'm afraid of spiders, but don't tell me you're like touching a spider right now.
I'm gonna move him into your hand, okay?
We had a...
Are you ready? Okay, well he's moving actually, so I can't stop him, so it's happening. Are you ready? I can't, he's just going onto your hand. Okay, all right. Wow, brave today. Okay.
Oh my, I can't tell if you're like messing with me or not.
Oh
my god, I don't know if you're trolling. Oh my,
You're
wait,
really
is it actually
shaking.
alive?
You're really shaking. Okay, he's fully in your hand now.
What the truck? I love trucks.
Okay, he's in the middle of your hands are really shaking. Can we get a zoom in on his hands, please? Arthur, he doesn't really like how much your hand's moving. Very brave, Arthur.
Oh, Maya.
Very brave.
Oh my god. You must have like practiced that. I'm not kidding you. At first I was like, oh no, she's definitely faking it. But then I was like, wait, maybe she's playing the Uno reverse card. Maybe you're not faking it.
Do you like him?
Jesus. I mean, yes, he's great.
Do you like bugs?
Can I speak freely? I have a room.
No, don't speak freely.
I have a roommate who is a cockroach.
Oh, that's
In the bathroom, I never killed him. Believe it or not, whenever there's like anything like disgusting, I kind of like have to be the man in the house. Although there's really like another man in the house. But it can be literally a tiny little spider. Oh, Hannah. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Wait. Maya. We can talk about this.
This is Barbara.
How do you know it's a she?
This is not Barbara. This is Baked Bean. This is Baked Bean, everybody. Baked Bean doesn't come out for collabs that often. You can tell that this is Baked Bean because of these horn-like things on his back. See those? Ooh. The females don't have those, and Baked Bean is also much faster than Barbara. He moves a lot quicker. So, this is a cockroach. Guys, a lot of people don't like cockroaches. Why is that? Because people associate them with dirty places. They think cockroach means yuck, means dirty. Actually, cockroaches are detritivores, which means that they eat detritus, which is organic matter, decaying matter. So ooh. Cockroaches are nature's janitors, and they do it for free. Oh, wow. Nature's firefighter, if you will. Right. Wait. So if you don't like a cockroach for being in a dirty place, it is kind of like not liking a firefighter for being at the site of a fire. They did not cause the fire. They're there to fix it. Ta-da.
I am here to help. Hey, thank you, little helper.
All right, that is the inside segment. We're gonna go outside again. Ooh. Are you ready?
Yes. May I? Oh, so so you know how I asked you if you turn into a different person when you like hungry.
Are you hungry?
I brought myself a core power milk. Is it okay if I sip on my milk while we're continuing?
Sure, just grab it.
Thanks.
To the pasture.
Ah.
This is Winnie the Pooh.
Hey, Winnie.
Winnie.
Look, I brought something. It's milk.
No, ew.
You don't produce that, but
She could if she was bred.
wait, actually?
Well, yeah, that's the thing people don't understand about the dairy industry, actually, is cows don't just make milk. Cows make milk the same way that people make milk. They have to have a baby to make the milk. So the dairy industry is actually super sad from that perspective. But this is a cow from the beef industry. This is Winnie the Moo. She came from a beef operation in Oklahoma. So she would have been slaughtered for beef somewhere around a year old.
Oh no.
But instead, she lives here and she teaches people about that. Cows produce methane, which is a greenhouse gas. It's a byproduct of their digestion. So when they eat, they make methane and then they burp and fart this greenhouse gas, which naturally is fine. But we have so many cattle on this planet at such great quantities to meet the demand for beef that it's affecting our climate. It's really, really hard on our climate. So if you guys don't know where to start in helping the planet, but you want to start somewhere, one thing you can do is eat less beef. Because beef has the highest emissions out of any animal product.
Yeah, I know a fun fact. My numbers could be off. But apparently, in the US alone, I think it is something along the lines of like 850,000 cows are getting slaughtered. I don't know if it's every day.
I don't know what that number is. I don't want to say the number and be wrong, but it is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I looked it up with a friend of mine like a month ago.
Yeah.
And it is insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. And we don't have enough space in the US to have all of our cattle, and so we've put cattle everywhere. Like the Amazon rainforest is being decimated by cattle operations because we just need land to have cows to sell beef. So yeah, it's really, really hard on our planet.
Oh, it's a chicken.
This is the chicken enclosure, but that's Henrique, the one lying down. They're both taking dust baths right now. And it helps keep them cool. They're like getting dirt in between all their feathers and rolling around.
Oh, so it's like insulation, like.
Yeah, it's a nice fun time.
Wow.
Wow, bath time.
Is it true that hens don't need do you call them combs? Combs?
Combs.
Do they not need each other to make eggs, to lay eggs?
Yes. So today we have commercial pullets, which are chickens that will lay eggs, and they'll lay an egg every single day.
How is that even possible?
It is a 24-hour cycle, and it takes a lot out of a chicken. It's kind of crazy. In the wild, though, chicken's closest living relative is the red jungle fowl, which is just like a rooster that lives in the jungle. In the wild, though, red jungle fowl, they have 2 laying seasons a year, and so they'll lay like up to 25 eggs a year in 2 different seasons, right? 2 different nests. In captivity, we have artificially selected for chickens to lay eggs every single day so that we get a crazy amount of eggs out of them because humans consume a lot of eggs. These are 4 different pictures of egg operations in the US. You know how on egg cartons it says like cage-free, free range?
But if I had to guess freely, probably this is a cage, and this insanity is still cage-free.
Okay, which one do you think is cage-free? The magnet's on the bottom of the thing.
Oh, can I see the other one?
There's cage-free, pasture-raised, no label, and free range.
Okay, can I start easily? This is clearly
free range.
The free range.
Okay.
What is? May I see?
Pasture
raised. If I had to think about pasture raised, it's probably this.
Okay.
No label. Oh no. No label means the worst.
Okay.
And now I'm trying to see the difference between these two.
They're so similar, yeah.
Yeah, because pasture. Well, these guys are just looking. This guy's actually doing something. So I want to say because there is somebody actually with the chickens, it's cage-free.
Okay.
And they have lights. Okay, they have lights too. But this is pasture raised because there is scientists.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay. This one is correct.
Oh, Hannah.
So when there's like no label on an egg, the other thing about this information is that when there's no label and it's like the styrofoam carton, those are the cheapest eggs that you can get. So do with this information what you can do with this information in the big 2025.
Question.
Yes.
My mom used to say that these eggs, they don't taste anywhere near as good as the good old eggs from the farm around the corner that like run around freely because they get like all the extra stuff.
Yeah,
True?
I agree with that. I agree, yeah. No label eggs, so these are called battery cages. This is like a traditional commercial egg operation. So all the chickens are in cages and they lay eggs and then they collect the eggs from these gutters. This is also correct. This is a cage-free operation.
Oh,
so
yeah.
all the cage, you think cage-free and you probably think it means something like this where they're in a pasture, but really it just means there's no cages separating the chickens. So they can be a ton packed inside of a room. It also doesn't regulate the ground that they're on, so they can be on a concrete pad. It just means there's no cages separating those chickens. So cage-free.
Is there any difference technically?
The difference is that these guys are all in individual cages and these guys are all together in
Oh,
one
okay.
space.
But both
Which is
low-key-
not necessarily better because they'll fight a lot.
I was going to say.
Yeah. And it doesn't mean that they have more space either. So they both suck. These two are swapped. So this is a free range operation, which looks very similar to a cage-free operation.
Yeah, what is free range about this?
Free range means that they potentially have access to the outside, but it doesn't mean that they went outside at any point in their lifetime. So they can all be inside. They also don't regulate the substrate on the ground. So they could go outside onto a concrete pad or not go outside at all. And they can have the free range label on it. This is very important for this. It can say pasture raised, but this is the label that we want to look for in the US. If you can afford it, because eggs are expensive. But certified humane pasture raised is the closest label that we have in the US right now to what it sounds like it is. There's an independent audit that goes through operations like this and regulates it and makes sure that they're actually on grass and they're actually outside and in a pasture.
Is that the only one that you should? I'm so sorry.
Okay. No,
I sincerely apologize. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Maya. I apologize.
Oh, it's
I hope you're
fine.
okay. Please forgive me. My apologies.
I forgive you.
Is that the only certificate that you can trust, or is there like more than this one?
This is the one that I recommend to everybody, and I usually keep it to one because it's the easiest, but there's also Animal Welfare Approved is a pretty decent label. American Humane is a decent label. American Humane Certified is a decent label. But I like this one the most. So.
My grandma actually used to have chickens, and she would like talk to them and like raise them until they're old enough and she chops their head off.
Oh.
But they would live a happy life.
No, that's nice. Alveus is live 24/7 on the Alveus Sanctuary channel on Twitch. We've got live cams in almost all those enclosures, so you can watch the animals all day long. All right, guys, well, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something. If you were not able to donate today, that is so fine. Thank you guys so much to everyone who could donate today. We really appreciate that. And if you want to support Alveus, watching the live cams is a great way to support us because we make ad revenue over there.
Yeah.
So watching the live cams is really awesome, helps us a ton. And we have a huge announcement coming up at TwitchCon this year. I'm making a huge announcement on Sunday at TwitchCon this year for Alveus, so stay tuned for that.
Sunday, what time?
Afternoon.
Ooh.
I don't remember what time it is.
No, once again, thank you so much for like inviting me.
Yeah,
like,
thanks for coming. No, this was fun. This was a good one. Push Pop got so enriched. And he did really great with the animals, actually. Like
Really?
Yeah, there were a lot of really, really good interactions today.
Yeah.
So, shout out. Thank you.